Well, outside of the catastrophe that is Infinity Chasers, we are back with our regular edition of Market Watch. Things are a little bit more quiet today, which, I mean, isn't necessarily a bad thing. But, of course, if you like the video, you enjoy the Market Watch, as always, subscribe, turn on notifications for the channel. And, well, I guess it's time that we dig on into Market Watch. There's literally nothing super exciting to talk about other than we got hella regional deck lists and stuff rolling out this week as well. Along with discussions, possibly banless next week. I guess, let's dig on into this, shall we? All right, what is up, YouTube? MK40 here. We have a very quiet Market Watch today. We're going to be digging on into some Infernoid stuff here. As you guys can see, the prices aren't necessarily the best right now for Infernoids. As you can see, like near mints are $8 a piece, and Dankatrons are still at $7. And then we've got buyouts on Tiara over here coming in at, well, $12 for light play. I'm not exactly sure why things are getting bought out in the Infernoid category, but yeah, you're looking at like $12 to $14 there. Voids, Void Banishment's still coming in about $5 for Unlimbs, which, I mean, it's still pretty much where it is. Void Imagination Station, coming in about $10. I'm not exactly sure why. Once again, like, why is this stuff going up in value? I don't know why we're doing this, but hey, for some reason we want to buy out Infernoid stuff, so let's keep it up. Ulti Dragoon's coming in about $74 today. I mean, this is pretty much normal at this point, isn't it, right, guys? And we've got regular copies still at $4. Like, 420. Well, very few quantities on the market too of both of them, actually, which is kind of interesting. And then Megalos, why do we keep looking this up every single week? One guy keeps asking me, hey Robbie, can you look at Megalo? Nothing changes. They're still $14. Like, I don't get it. Tooses are still at 9s as well. I mean, Abyss Linde is getting bought out. Megalo, or Abyss Guyos, actually getting bought out this week too. This actually shocked me a little bit when I saw this. I was like, damn, $19 for Guyos? Like, why? I guess it's got something to do with the water hype around the corner. Same thing with regular Abyss Guyos, getting bought out, regular copies at $6. One available for $4 if somebody wants to come through and steal that. Ulti Necro Valley's up to $32 this week, actually. Pretty up there. Imperial Tombs are still at like $5 as well. Regular Necro Valley's at 3s. Once again, I don't get this. Champion Pack Spy is still at 63s. Commandants still at 25s. Sure, Recruiters still at 5s. I don't get this either. Assailants from Champion Pack coming in at 460 as well, which, I mean, isn't terrible. Crackalakin is cracking at 375. We got the trash off the market. I don't have to deal with those damaged ones this week, which makes me so happy. Akino's Wet Dream, aka Necklace of the Meme Dream, coming in at, well, you guessed it, the good copies are actually gone. Yeah. Poor Akino. He actually spent the $2 and bought the $2 copy. But we're looking at $8 for First Ed Light play. I don't get it either. Witchcraft stuff. So earlier in the week we talked about, holy crap, like this stuff went crazy, and I agree, like it did. We're at $38 a piece in the market. They're at $35, and they were selling. All right. Meanwhile, Cerziel, the good card, is at $34. I don't understand why we're not approaching the better one. The little witch is getting bought out, and meanwhile the little harvesty guys are getting calming down at $9 a piece. So it's not bad, but this witchcraft creation shit at $38 is really mind-boggling to me. Like, I don't get it. Zodiac Whiptails coming in at 12s. Quite possibly you might want to pick this stuff up. Regular copies from the Megatons at 2s, and then regular barrages down there just, ugh, they're gone. But maybe you want to pick up your Whiptails. Some consideration. Ulti Ogre's at $75. There's a light play one at $64 if you actually want to pick it up. I don't think that's necessarily the worst investment in the world at the moment. We have 10s across the board on all other ogres, which I kind of shocked about, actually. Trolls coming in at $58 if you still want to spend some money and buy nice trolls. I don't know why you would want to. And then we got $17 a piece, $17 a piece, and, well, still $13, $15. And Droll Bird is still $200. You guys want to explain that one to me? Because I don't get it. Somebody also wants to see Crystal Beast stuff. I don't get why we hype this up every single week. I get the Crystal Beast market, but First Ed Light play $44. Guys, come on now. Regular first edition copies coming in at $58. Yeah, sure. Regular Topaz Tiger Altis, though, these are looking a little bit more affordable for the secondary market. About 21 for light play, give or take what you want to deal with in the secondary, but it starts creeping up from there to 30, and then it just starts getting worse here. 32, like ugh, and then you see the first ed min at 48, and you're like, no thanks, I don't like nice things. Urgent schedules are at $19. I don't really think that you should probably be going crazy on these. I've heard too many conflicts of interest from trained players on this particular card. It's still good. Alti Doom Kaiser Dragon, I also don't know why this is going up in the secondary market. I laugh at this, actually. Like, unlims are really cheap, but first ed copies are $23. Literally for what this card does and what it gives to assault mode and to zombie decks. Like, nobody's going to want to main deck more brick support. Like, I get somebody might try it, but it's not worth it. Magical Musketeer stuff, still 10s, 6s, and literally 2s. You guys remember when Last Stand got bought out? Because I did, and I still think that was a terrible idea, whoever did it. Card Demises, 15s and 13s, actually. Not too terrible. I mean, it's not good, but we're looking a little bit better. Multi-fakers, cheap for $5. Starfoil Kanguri's, lol, dollars. The whole archetype is affordable now, but we were never born Starfoil Kanguri's. Like, no thanks. Not for $3. Dark Laws come in about 45. These keep tanking from the $49 that they were. The USAs are also $3. That's pretty interesting. And then, yeah, everything else is cheap here, the way I see it. Norton's still at 69 cents. Yep. Dulorians still at $8 to $9. Regular copies are at $4.20. Absolutely, sure. So easy. Regular Dulorian DTs about $8 as well. It's $3.50s on some Germans if you're interested. Lower rarities about $3. Just kind of depends what you want to pick up. Spellbook Judgment's also looking like they got bought out this week, probably for first edition reasons. Regular copies are $4 to $5, and then Megatins are literally dollars. That's interesting, I guess. TG Wonder Magicians. So there's some suspected buyout of TGs, and I don't get it. Like, everything literally looks the fucking same in this section. I don't see anything. Like, okay, Strikers are $5 for Ultras. Sure. But the rest of the TG stuff, like, hello? Blader's $1. Sure. Like, Rush Rhinos, 50 cents. I don't see any other... Yeah, there's literally nothing here. Like, I don't see it. Anybody else know what this mythical TG buyout is? Anyway, Alien Kids are $3.31, which isn't terrible. I don't get why they're up there either. Mech Knight stuff, still respectably at $5, depending on the copy. 3s on blues. Like, still cheap if you want to pick them up. Yugioh stuff, besides the colored ones, are $3 a piece, depending on your copy. The rest of the deck, though, is, like, very cheap. But, I mean, you got to get those Yugioh Augurs. Nice already. But Accelerators, 50 cents for those of you that want to pick them up. Majesty's Fiends, we're still in the expensive category for those of you that are like, oh, I want to pick these up. Still $10 for first. Like, pick them up. All the Ancient Gear Golem, to the one guy that's like, hey, Robbie, can you profile Ancient Gear Golem first editions? Still $150 for the only copy on the market, and it's probably yours. Stardust Chronicle Dragon coming in at $3 for light play, 12 cents for the regular copy. I know how much you guys love that, right? Like, so much value. Permanence is down to $65. Bingo Machine Go killed itself at $32. So bad. Ulti Power Bonds, man. These are interesting. Like, we have so many light plays on the market for $125 to $138. Like, ugh, so many more light plays than we've actually had in the past. Shine Ball's getting bought out as well at 12s, and then 20s still. Ugh, Starfoils. Trap Trick's still at $22. Actually, those fell really hard. Spiral stuff still super cheap and available on the secondary market if you are interested in picking it up. Actually, doesn't really shock me. We always got to go look at the one master plan for the young duelist. That is always like, oh, I love this card. Master plan, 13 cents. Penguin Soldiers, for the one guy that loves Penguin Soldiers. I don't get this either. I think that this is just somebody's wet dream of a buyout. Like, they love Penguin Soldier enough to commit to it, which I guess is respectable, but mod play Joey's at 10 cents. No thank you. Meanwhile, we have there's so many mod play copies on here. Ugh. Near mint copies coming in at 34 cents though. Yeah, I guess. Alright, Cyber Emergencies are $18. No shocker there. Fortune Lady stuff, I don't know why we keep getting asked for this, but this never changes either. Still very cheap copies on the market. $4.20 still. Never changed. Masterpiece still at $8. Sure, maybe when he gets unbanned, he'll shoot back up. That'll be a crazy one. Belladonna, 32 cents. DB2 Blade Knight's getting bought out as well, actually. It's kind of a shocker. No good copies on the market. Literally $2.50 for mod play, though. Like, I get Go Control. Fog Blades, $5. Rusty Tin Cans at $5. And, yeah, still a lot of value in this set, but it's all cheap. Moki Moki King at 22 cents to 5 cents. Did you guys know Distrudos are $5.70? Because I bet you didn't. Like, and meanwhile, Yazi's still at $15. And Danglong's at $4.80. Can't wait for this shit to go back up. And Gate Blockers, still respectable, $3. Ugh. And Swap Frogs coming in at $74. Ugh. Borreload's still at $27, $25. And Boral Sword is $60 today. Alright, guys. That's all I got for Market Watch today. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.